Welcome back everybody to another all things nerd video. As always, my name is Nathan. Today we are back in the Legion expansion where we are in a very special out of bounds video. Today we are actually in Ravencrest Legacy. This is the quest line you get from the Demon Hunter Order Hall where you follow Illidans past. And normally you're supposed to be Illidan in here, but we are able to glitch out and just be ourselves in the scenario. So it's pretty cool. I have never actually done this scenario yet, and I don't know exactly what we're going to be able to do.
Send these devils back to their dark masters! For Ashara! For Kalimdor!
All right, we're back, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to go escape over the mountains over here. We're going to avoid this area. It turns out if you go back into this area over here, it's going to turn you back into Illidan. So we don't want to do that. So we had to perform the glitch again, but we're going to see if we can escape out this way and get over the mountain and go see what is out of bounds of this scenario. To check this out, how cool is this? Now, normally you're in a confined, like very limited space in this. You can see, look at the waterfalls, not even there. A lot of the map has been trimmed down inside of this. So I'm really curious to see how much of Val'sharah is actually here outside. And maybe the Temple of Elune, the Braden's Brook, the Grove of Sonar. I don't know. I don't know what's all here. The Gloaming Reef. I guess we're going to go find out, but let's go find out together what is actually out of bounds in this scenario. So let's go take a look. Now, coming outside, it looks like the map is like really shrunk. And even drinking a Stinky Bright Potion, there's really not much to see. So it looks like they completely trimmed the map down like a ton. Look at that. All of Val'sharah is gone. The only thing that's remaining is just this waterfall and a little bit of path over there. But I'm curious to see if we can get over there, because a lot of times with these out of bounds, we do got to be careful in terms of what is physical, like what is solid ground or physical and what is not. Because a lot of times when you do out of bounds, you will sometimes have it that all the models and everything will be showing, but it's just smoke and mirrors, and a lot of times it will disappear. So, you know, this might not be real. This might all just be here for just a background, and some of this you'll just completely fall through. I'm assuming the water will DC you completely as well. So we're gonna head out this way and let's go see what we can find over here. Now, unfortunately, because we're in the scenario, underwater mounts are not allowed here. Interesting. So because we're in the scenario, it's saying that we can't use mounts because we're technically underwater. I don't know if they did. So my guess, because we're in the scenario, Blizzard made it so that your character is quote unquote scripted to always be underwater in here, so that you can't mount up or anything like that, or use toys or whatever it may be. But this is really cool. So we're gonna go on the backside here. Let's go take a look. So all of this is here still. Wow, this is awesome. Let's go take a look up here and see what they keep of Blackroot Hold, and let's go check out the backside. I'd be curious to get all the way to the top, but I'm just curious to see what they keep over here. Okay, so the backside over here is kept. So you have all this side over here of Val'sharah. You got the tower. I wonder if we can go fly down there. There goes some of the brook is there as well. Is this all physical? I guess we can find out. Yes, it is. Wow. So this is all solid ground. Awesome. So let's actually go take a look down here. And let's go see what we can find. If this is all still active, is it going to take us into Val'sharah? No. Okay. So it doesn't actually change the chat channel or anything like that. Which I was kind of surprised. But if we go up the tower here, is there anything above? I'm looking for like out of bound cubes or, you know, things like textures missing. Unfortunately, none of that is here. There goes the backside of Blackrook Hold. So let's actually go fly down there and see what they keep. Now, all my toys and everything are active because we're playing ourselves. We can't actually mount up. It just says underwater mounts are not allowed here. We're in steady flight too, so interesting. Is this all solid? Okay, this is all solid. Nice. Okay, so this actually comes back here as well. Check that out. All right. We're back again. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened to my game, but that was crazy. So I learned a couple things in this out of bound. One is you can't go towards the scenario story because it will literally turn you back into Illidan. And as you saw, it will put you back in place where the game wants you. So we're actually going to head out this way this time, and let's go check out Val'sharah and see what's actually left here. Now, good thing that we can swim, because that makes this out of bounds a lot more fun in terms of exploring. We don't have to be on edge about getting DC'd or anything like that, so that's good. But oh, nice. So we actually left the scenario and now we're in Val'sharah. Oh, we got our flight. Let's see if we can use our no, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, we even got the buff. Check that out. That's cool. So we actually can't still fly, unfortunately, but we are able to use our mounts now, which is nice. So as you can see, they do keep quite a bit over here. I mean, for even being a small scenario and map, I didn't think they would keep this much, which isn't a lot, but here's the underground part of the map here. So basically they keep as much as you basically see in the Blackrook Hold dungeon, because when you break out of that dungeon, it's pretty much the same exact thing. But it's pretty cool to see this from a different light. Since we have the Sneaky Bright Potion on, you can see this whole scenario in a different way. Now, I don't know how close we can actually get to the scenario. Now, you saw over there, we were able to get pretty close, but not all the way. Now, coming on the backside of the scenario, we do see that they keep actually a lot of Bradensbrook, and you can see everything going on the backside here in terms of the NPCs falling that are dying from Ronin, the dragon, and the dude riding the dragon. Oh, which is Ronin. He's doing arcane missiles to all these fell bursters, and they're just falling. And this is where they're actually falling to, on the back side of the wall. Excuse me. Another thing I wanted to show you guys on the back side here is you can see a waterfall that leads to nowhere. I thought that was pretty fun, especially for out of bounds discoveries. Just a waterfall that's just hanging out, not going anywhere. Now we were able to get over here. That's where we got stopped, right? So let's head back this way and let's see if we can actually go back into the town here. And I think we can. It might actually turn us back into Illidan here. But as you can see, they keep a lot of brook here out in the distance. Let's see how far we can go in before we actually get teleported back to Illidan. But all this is here, the whole scene out here. My Sneaky Bright Potion works, so I was able to get that going. And let's see how far we can actually go in here. We're pretty far on the back side here now. Now here's actually the flight path, I believe. And you can go inside the homes too. And it should change to the Gilneas music. Obviously, because it's the Gilneas architecture. And if we go back outside, it should change again. Mailbox doesn't work, unfortunately. But everything in here is modeled. and kept. And there goes the infamous Gilneas music, which is one of my favorite music in the game. One of my favorite soundtracks. There's a box under the bed that keeps disappearing randomly. And if we were to go to the other house, it's the same thing as well. Now, how close we can get to this, I don't know, but let's go find out. We're pretty close right here. I'm surprised it still hasn't teleported us back. Let's go see if we can get over there near that tombstone and see how far this goes. Let's go across the bridge. There's an out of bounds pretty scene for you. A waterfall that leads to nowhere. Let's go up the road and let's actually jump on our mount so we can kind of speed things up a little bit here. Now, any moment now, I have a feeling it's going to teleport us and turn us back into Illidan, and it's going to take us back into the scenario like it did originally. But I really just wanted to see how far this went back. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. And it looks like we can get pretty close to the scenario without actually turning back into Illidan. Let's see if we can get on the bridge. I have a feeling once we hit the bridge, that's where it's going to turn us back into Illidan.